My name is Judy Calhoun and I'm Executive Director for Larimer Humane Society. And in the 8 years that I've been here at Larimer Humane Society, I've never seen such a heartwarming and amazing rescue as the work we did with these South Korean dogs. Humane Society International is really trying to work with the farmers in South Korea to provide them an alternative income source so that it's not just closing down these farms, but it's helping the farmers find a better way to make a living. The recent farm that they closed down had 250 dogs, of which 10 of those dogs came here to Colorado. We knew that 10 was more than we were going to be able to take, so that we had to work with our partners here in northern Colorado. And we reached out and we were able to keep 5, and we transferred 3 to Animal House and 2 to Black Dog Animal Rescue in Cheyenne, Wyoming. When Larimer Humane Society was first contacted about helping with these South Korean dogs, I personally was a little bit concerned about whether or not we really had the capacity to do it. And I took it to the team, and every one of our staff members said, yes, we needed to do this. So this rescue effort really touched every aspect of Larimer Humane Society's programs and services, from our transfer program where we went and actually picked up the dogs at DIA, to behavior and our enrichment program that spent so much time working with these dogs.
My name is Kate and I'm the Behavior and Evaluations Coordinator here at Larimer Humane Society. So I do a lot of behavior evaluations on all of the animals that come into the shelter and make sure they're good adoption candidates. When these animals came in, I think they were acting about how we expected, so none of them would walk on a leash. We had to carry them everywhere. They had absolutely no life skills whatsoever. And I think we were prepared for that, we were ready for that. What surprised us a little bit was how quickly they actually adapted and how quickly they started learning the ropes and falling into their routine, and they started figuring out where to go, what to do. They started walking on leashes with us, they started taking treats from us, and actually started seeking out our attention a little bit, and that all happened much more quickly than we expected it would.
Our veterinary services team did a wonderful job. Obviously, none of these dogs were altered, and many of them needed extra veterinary care.
My name is Margaret Garcia, and I am the part-time veterinarian at Larimer Humane Society. These dogs have never had a physical exam before. Doing anything like looking in their ears, looking in their mouth, even holding their paws is very scary to them. They're very unsure. They don't know what we're gonna do. It's just taken a little extra time to go slow with them. His feet were compensating for what we can guess is poor conditions, being maybe on a wire cage that caused the feet to kind of spread out.
Our fostering program is really critical to our ability to help animals. In past years, it's been very much for our underage kittens and puppies, but we're now able to do a lot more fostering of animals that are recovering from injury or disease, from surgery, as well as animals, dogs like Bud, who need some behavior work and who need that opportunity to really learn how to be a companion animal. Without our foster homes, many of these animals just wouldn't have that second chance.
My name's Drew Anderson. I've been involved with the Larimer Humane Society for the last 6 years with my wife, Kiki Anderson. We've fostered over 75 animals throughout that time period.
So my name is Kiki Anderson, and I've been volunteering at the shelter since 2008.
We love the work they do. They put in a great support structure for all the fosters. When we brought Bud into our home and when we had first heard that he was from South Korea and the story behind him, honestly, I was a little nervous. Coming from a foreign country, you don't even know what they've seen, what they've been exposed to, if they've even seen children before. So bringing him into our home with 2 small children was very, very nerve-wracking.
He's a very sweet dog, but he's more naive than anything. He's never experienced life. He's never been in a home. So he just needs somebody who's going to be very patient and let him experience life.
It's funny because you never see the dogs first in life, the first time they smell something or smell hay and they want to roll in it and With him, we've gotten to witness all of his firsts, riding in a car, seeing chickens, seeing barn cats. It's been a great experience to have him in our home, because we've seen the transition from the scared, timid dog into this confident dog that loves to play. Fostering can bring out more within you. It can help you grow as a person just as much as it helps the animals grow.
Our client services and animal care team helped find just the right families because they are somewhat unusual in terms of their needs.
From the beginning, we knew that these dogs would need a very, very special home with lots of patience. It really takes a certain kind of family to adopt one of these dogs, and just full of love and compassion and willing to, stick it out and put in all of this incredible effort. One of my absolute favorite stories about this whole thing was watching Peggy and Frodo go home together. Frodo was by far our most fearful dog that we saw. He would absolutely panic when anybody came near him. He was having probably the hardest time adjusting. So to help him out a little bit, we paired him up with another dog. Her name was Peggy. They would follow each other around and hang out together quite a bit. So when they got to actually go home together, I think that was the most exciting thing, because that was the most comfort that they could find was through each other. I'm so proud of the families that have taken these dogs home, because they're able to do that, and you can tell that the dogs are growing and learning to love, and even learning to approach them sometimes. So the amount of resources and time it took to really rescue these dogs is incredible, even from a global international scale to a nationwide scale down to our own community right here in Fort Collins and the staff at Larimer Humane Society. Their whole journey has been building up to this moment where they finally get to go home.
One of the reasons that Larimer Humane Society was really poised and able to help with this is because we have the support of so many people like you in our community. And with your support, we'll be able to help thousands of other animals this year and every year going forward.